Yep.
Okay. For COVID stuff, save that for the front office guys and Frank, please, because I have no information for you on that standpoint. But what I do have for you is Trevor Ariza is active and will be in the rotation tonight.
Coach, just wonder what it's been like for you these last 24 hours, finding out that Frank's not going to be able to play, your communication with him, game plan, and how you're going to approach this one.
It just kind of went, it was seamless. We have a way of doing things. Frank is so incredible at preparation. And, he lays it out in a way that it's a next man up situation. Our assistants had to do it for Phil Handy and I, in Dallas. And we just have a real solid way of preparing because of Frank. And so it's just really a next man up mentality.
And then, Coach, with Ariza coming back in, what does he add? And are there certain things that he can make up for, given especially all of the defensive type players that you don't have in your roster?
Honestly, I don't even want to put any weight on what he can add right now. I'm just happy to see him back on the floor. I think all of us are. He's been such an intricate part of our film sessions and our practice sessions with his voice. And I know it's been very frustrating for him. So I know it's just going to be great to have him out there competing for us and burning his lungs.
What's your communication like been with Frank since he tested in, and will you communicate with him during the game?
I'm sure at halftime he'll have a nice set of notes for me, and our communication is just it's about getting a W.
Obviously, you guys got not terrible news on 80, but not good news either. How obviously that's going to change you guys in a lot of ways. What do you think the biggest ways that'll change? Kind of decide what this team wants to do on a nightly basis.
Well, even more so, we got to rely on each other, and we just got to continue to trust the pass and trust the next man to do the job. I think we're learning pretty early that we're seeing some really good defenses from the standpoint of how they load up against our best players. And without AD in there, we know that the way to make it up is ball movement in second situations.
How do you, to the best you can, how can you characterize what your coaches' meetings have been like when you have two new guys or two or three guys every day out? And I mean, is there any way to coherently strategize for a game?
I mean, it's Hunger Games. You just adapt. You just literally, you adapt, man, and you don't get into the complaining and moaning and groaning of it. It is what it is. This is our world right now, and we just have to adapt to it and work around it. And so, like I said, Frank has opened my eyes to a new world of preparation, a new way of doing things that's been so effective. And, I've been learning, and it's really helped us in these moments of, turbulence, so be it.
Obviously, Trevor was, I think Frank referred to him as the key to what you guys wanted to be this year in a lot of different ways. From the outside, that was maybe a surprising thing to hear just because, he's a veteran player and stuff. But why was he so important to what this team was maybe going to be early and maybe hopefully will still be?
Well, I just think the intangible things that he brings to the game over the course of his career is so noted. His ability to stand still and knock down threes, his ability to switch and guard multiple people. He's one of the best. That's a fine. He's one of the best, weak side defenders from the standpoint of executing weak side action defensively. And he's a great communicator. It's like having a coach on the floor. And so, we've all been so excited to get him back on the floor to not just for him, but for all of us. And hopefully tonight he can just go out there and play. We don't want him to have any pressure on him. We just want him to break a good sweat and compete.
It's psychological to just getting good news. You guys have had so little of it.
Yeah, but again, I think, a testament to Frank is and I think you guys see it, Frank is even, man. And he doesn't waver with the turbulence in the news or, that's just ripples on the surface to him. He just keeps forging ahead to what we have to do that day to get ready to win. And it's really been fun to be a part of with them. And so, good news, bad news, we don't get into the judgment of what kind of news it is. We just handle it for what it is.
Thank you, Coach. Good to see you. So both teams are without players that were in LA when you played.
Right.
So based on just what you see of the Bulls, what is your assessment of the game tonight?
You know, the style of play for them won't change. They're still super fast and skilled and tough. You know, you got to get ready for waves of energy coming at you and waves of skill. Obviously, DeMar DeRozan is a big part of, you know, what happened to us the first time around, dropping 38 and really, you know, getting it in a lot of ways. And so we obviously have to do a better job with that. But there's no guy that they put out there that you can sleep on. And that's a credit to their front office and you know, their team, is that you have to respect every guy that they put on the court. They play so hard and they're all skilled.
Thanks, Faze.
All right, guys.